The next chapter we're going to study is optical instruments. Now you must have heard of optical instruments like a microscope, a telescope. Even the human eye is an optical instrument. So how do they all work? And how can we solve IIT problems related to telescopes and microscopes? That's what we're going to study in this chapter. So let's begin. The first thing we'll study is the human eye. The eye actually consists of a lens and a retina. These constitute the part of the eye which help us see. The lens of the eye is called the cornea, and it's a convex lens. This is how you spell cornea. Cornea. One interesting fact about the human eye is that, the distance between the lens and the back part of the eye, called the retina, is fixed. And another interesting part is that wherever an object is placed, when it gets refracted through the eye lens, its image is always formed on the retina. So the image distance is fixed in case of a human eye. So I may place an object here, or I may place an object here, or I may place an object here, but the image of this object will always be formed on the retina. So this distance is actually equal to V, the image distance, and this is fixed. Now if the image distance is fixed, how is it that for different object distances we can still see the image at the same place, the retina? This is possible because U and F vary. The object distance varies, but the focal length of the eye lens can also be varied. So remember the formula 1 by V minus 1 by U equal to 1 by F. U and F vary in the case of an eye, and V is constant. Now how does the focal length of the eye vary? There are these muscles here, here and here. These muscles are called ciliary muscles. Ciliary. Now these muscles contract or they expand to change the focal length of the eye lens. So when the object is far away, then the rays on the eye lens, they fall like this, parallel to the principal axis. And then a very big focal length will also do. A lens with less power will also do, because then you don't have to really make an effort to converge the rays. They're parallel and you can converge the rays like this. So the focal length when the object is at infinity, it's high. When the object comes closer and closer to the lens has to become stronger, it has to become more powerful. And when the lens has greater power, it has lesser focal length because it converges rays faster. So when the object is brought nearer and nearer to the lens, let's say when the object is brought here,